What is going on, guys? Welcome to Thoughtcast Unscripted. My name is Sumi, and we are live from Medellin, Colombia. It's absolutely beautiful here, and I wanted to talk about the importance and the power of going out. So a lot of you might think that I have a negative mindset on going out to a club or to a bar, whatever it might be. And that's not true, right? I used to be a nightclub promoter, and it's not that I'm biased to this industry, but I know that there is a way that you can make the nightclub, the bars, the going out scene actually beneficial to you, depending on the industry and the work that you do. But I get so many messages every single day from young people, 18 to 35, that say, hey, I want to be successful. I do work very hard, but I also want to enjoy myself a little bit. I want to go out on the weekends. I want to spend time with my girls, or I want to spend time with my guys. I want to have a few drinks. I'm young right now. I want to make memories. And for all of you people, I'm going to say this very, very transparently, that's okay. It is okay for you to have fun. It is okay for you to have a little bit of enjoyment in your life. If you live a life that's constantly work, you will not get anywhere. You will end up emotionally killing yourself. You will end up drained, and it will not be good. But generalistically, going out is not good. But there is a way that you can make it beneficial. But let me list the negatives first. You're going out to a place that is filled with temptation, like that is filled with alcohol. I've seen so many guys come to a nightclub, right? And I'm just going to talk about the guys for a second here, that come in, that spend money that they don't have to impress women that they don't know, to have some kind of physical access that is not going to build up to anything, because respectfully, the type of women that you meet in the club, especially high-end VIP nightclubs, they're not necessarily the best women all the time. There's definitely good girls in there. But the majority of women that you meet are not going to be, looking for that stable relationship. They're out at a club partying, getting in VIP sections with guys, right? It's not a conducive atmosphere to, hey, this woman is really good. It's not a great story to tell your kids, yeah, I met your mom in a nightclub. I was pouring shots down her throat. Like, this is not what you want. But they're going out and they're spending money, and I'm telling you, they wake up the next day and they're filled with regret. You check their account. I mean, a lot of us have had those nights. I've had those nights where I check my account and I'm like, I can't believe I spent that. I'm hungover. I'm sad. I got to go get breakfast. I got to go work day after tomorrow or that day in itself. And it's just not a good feeling. It's one of the lowest feelings out there. Even if you get a girl to come back with you, it's still not a positive feeling. Because once that excitement, that chase ends, it's looking at your bank account. It's being hungover. It's trying to get your day organized. It's talking to this person and getting breakfast with them or whatever it might be that takes a few hours. A lot of you might talk about just kicking out a girl, but it's not how it happens all the time. The girl doesn't just get up and leave. And that's from the guy's perspective, right? It's not a beneficial thing in a lot of cases. And for girls, look, you're going out, you're meeting men, you're drinking alcohol, you're getting attention and validation in some sense, but what is it really? You're getting men that are looking for you for some kind of physical, emotional access. They don't necessarily care about your personality. Honestly, you can't even carry a normal conversation in a nightclub. It just does not work, okay? Especially if you're going to a high-end VIP nightclub, you have to literally scream in someone's ear. It's not good for your health. You're up late at night. You're drinking a lot of alcohol. And the thing is, for men and women, there's a lot of STDs. There's a lot of bad decisions. There's a lot of unwanted pregnancies that come from going out at a nightclub. Going out to the club, going out in general is typically not a good thing. Alcohol is literally poison for your body. I'm telling you this out of love. Go ahead and have that fun. When your body hits a certain level, I'm talking like 23, 25, you start to feel the first level of it. Then wait till you get to 30. Then you feel the second level of it. Then when you start to get even older, it just amplifies and amplifies and amplifies. Your body cannot process alcohol the same way it does when you're 18, 19. So for all of you kids in college, it's fun right now. Honestly, I was a tank back in the day. I could drink alcohol, get up the next day, head to class, and just kill it. And honestly, I feel the same way now. I can still drink a lot of alcohol and be completely fine because my body's acclimated to it. It's not a good thing. It's not a flex, okay? But as I get older, I have noticed my ability to process alcohol has significantly decreased. All this being said, how do I make going out beneficial for me? Now, let me say this. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know that going out can be extremely beneficial if you do it the right way. And I have a few ground rules for this, okay? I go out here and there, and whenever I'm in a city, I like to step out and see what people are doing. I like to network with people. The number one thing that going out is useful for is networking. Your network is your net worth. It's not about what you do. It's not about what you know. It's not about who you know. It's about who knows you. Going out, making yourself known, talking to people in a respectful way will actually allow you to make those connections that you probably would have never made before. I have met so many high-level people at a VIP section at a nightclub that I would have never had a conversation with had I approached them in business, had I emailed them, so on and so forth, because they're in an environment where they're relaxed, they're drinking a drink, they're more approachable. And you can have a conversation with some seriously high-level people if you're networking the right way. See, big thing of going out is I don't drink. If I do drink, it'll be 1 or 2 drinks, and I always drink vodka soda or something that has water or soda in it. And the reason for this is it helps kill the hangover. One thing that I do when I drink is I drink premium liquor, right? And the best 2 types I would say are tequila and vodka. Here I am telling you what to drink. I'm not recommending you guys to go get wasted. But if you're going to do it responsibly and do it with the alcohol that makes sense for you. Tequila is better and vodka is better. And you want the premium tier stuff. I'm not going to necessarily list out brands here because it's different wherever you go. But just don't get the bottom of the barrel, the well vodka. It's not good for you. And get water or get soda with it. Now, a lot of you will be like, oh, I don't like the taste of it. I don't drink alcohol for the taste. Alcohol is social lubricant. It is awkward when you talk to someone at a club and you don't have a drink in your hand. I'm being real with you. Having a drink helps you fit in. It's social proofing that allows you to have a conversation with someone, to cheers somebody. It's very easy to start a conversation like, hey, what are you drinking? Cheers, mate. It's very easy to open up a conversation like that. And you drinking water just makes you look like you are there for, other purposes. And people don't like that. They have their guard up. So when you're showing them that you're here, you're loosey-goosey, they're not necessarily going to perceive you as a threat or someone that's going to solicit business from them. But at the end of the day, you're there to network, you're there to get to know them, and you're there for a purpose. So I might have a vodka soda in my hand, and I'll go around and I'll talk to people and I'll sip on this drink, right? Now, when it comes to taking shots, look, shots are, they're going to put you out real quick. It's okay to take a shot or 2, but don't go overboard. You need to have discipline here. You need to be really disciplined with how you drink. And for a lot of you young people, you are not disciplined. You get way too drunk, you get blacked out, you end up throwing up. It's just not good. And this is why I recommend for the generalistic public, do not drink, do not go out, do not party. It is not good for you because most of you do not have control. And I don't blame you because alcohol reduces inhibition. Alcohol makes you lose control in a sense. It reduces your ability to process things in a normal way. People do things when they're drunk that they would never do when they were sober. You can blame it on the alcohol, but at the end of the day, you decided to make that choice. And once you're in that environment, that intoxicated state, the temptation around, you make bad decisions, right? I've seen so many people make bad decisions that have cost them their life when it comes to going out and partying. And it's sad to say, working at the nightclub, people died. People got drunk. People were taken out in ambulances. People drove home, and, I've heard terrible stories, and I've been a witness to terrible things, and I would never wish it upon anybody. So one thing I'm going to always say is if you don't want to do it and you can have that discipline not to do it, just don't do it. Avoid it, right? A dumb person creates a problem, a smart person fixes it, and a wise person just avoids it. Avoid the whole thing. That being said, let's get back into it, right? So I'm drinking vodka soda, and I'm going to network with people. Guys, talk to guys. And women also, talk to women and men. I said this for a reason here. I'm telling all the guys here to talk to guys because when you go out for the purpose to attract women, not that women are valuable to network with, most women when you're going out, generalistically, are not in the mindset to network. Guys are. Guys are in the mindset to network with other guys. If you can get into VIP sections, if you can, network your way up there, right? Maybe sometimes you'll have to get a bottle. You can talk to people that are around you because those people are spending money. They typically have money. They typically own businesses. They're typically doing it for a certain occasion. And it's an amazing opportunity for you to meet somebody and, talk about an experience with them. Like, yeah, I met him out when we were partying at this time and this place. And I have so many friends that I've met out partying, and we do business together. We network together. We do a lot of amazing things. They put me in touch with other people that I would have never met if it wasn't for their connection one night at a bar. Now, for women, my advice to you is network with guys. Guys are naturally going to take interest in you, and you need to talk to them. You need to take advantage of it, but you need to brace yourself. You need to set boundaries. They're not going to be interested in you if you're just coming up and talking business. You have to be, in a sense, attractive. You have to be confident. You have to be able to network. And my biggest piece of advice for girls out there, if you can wing a guy at a nightclub and say, hey, if you like a girl, let me know. I'll try to talk to her for you. You're going to gain an immense appreciation from this guy. You're going to gain an immense amount of respect from this guy. And that guy will be forever indebted to you. That is the biggest level of value